my form of communication. It's okay. Hip hop do something else. That's cheese. Hip hop. Cheese is good on pizza. Hip hop is my form of communication.
So anybody heard this song? Kareem? Oh, it's already in Boombox.
It's in Boombox. It's loaded up in Bandcamp too. I'll play it tonight. Maybe I'll wait for Caldwell to hop on if he's gonna hop on and play it for when he comes on. If not, I can play it now too if y'all want.
I'll say the word, man. If anybody heard it and shit, because I definitely heard it, man. I've been asking a lot.
Let it run one time. We can hear it again. Caldwell, hop on. Let it run one time.
Gotcha, bro.
Yeah, let it run. I just shot him the text now, so we gonna see. But yeah, let it run.
Man, this shit is fucking banana.
It's a part 1 and a part 2 for anybody who hasn't heard it yet. Okay.
Is it part 1 and part 2?
Part 1. Oh, you got both of them?
Yes, sir. They both drop on Friday together in a package.
That's right.
This is Kareem's joint?
Kareem and Another Kin Show. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Bella.
They never seen me. Zoda Instrument raps Tom Savini. Kareem Muse put orange cones around the booth. I'm halfway safe. They putting drones in my face. Light from outer space. Slow down to make Frankenstein. He invades and parades organic form. Mind control. The subtext is porn. Screwing the masses. You need glasses. Your vision was perfect like your circumstances. Before he got involved. No problems to solve. The god of nerve and gall. Real horrible horror rap. Stealing grooves. I'm not selling sample packs. Ragnar. Heavy cast iron axe. Lagatha and Freya wear furs of cats. You can see where my head is at. Subject of my email. Timbos in December. Devils in the details. I get them retail. Real horrible horror rap. Fill this in, right? Like a zombie. Follow the noise. Real horrible horror rap. Like playing with toys. These boys, these girls, this world collapsing. Joke music and Pinhead is laughing. The world beyond. The dawn of the dead. Snow on the TV set, his brains in the fridge. They're not killers, just some corny kids. Sexy red is Norman Bates in a wig. Real horrible horror rap. Doing donuts on the cul-de-sac. It's Elm Street and Fred can rap. I'm not saying nothing, just don't give them dap. Everybody's right and everybody's cool. The hills have eyes and they saw me in a pool. With baby Firefly, I'm always in the mood, yo.
Oh, dope, dude.
Yeah.
Got a kid show. I hope the exorcism takes fishing in fiery lakes. What you got against snakes? We catch people in nets, make friends with insects. We talk about regret. What happens next? I forget. A giggling doctor, Phantom of the Opera, The Watcher. Musta did it to them. It's odd. Jason can't swim. Michael can drive wherever he wants and walks in. Dead birds, sounds not words. Disturb, scary movie, smoke herb. Burn sage, 30 nights, 30 days. Shining while he grinding through the maze. Daddy, don't eat that stranger's candy. Stealing ain't right. The man who steals me gold won't live through the night. Everything was fine till I counted 99. Let me put Danny in line. I had 100 coins. They call me Zodiac. Math is where it's at. Nonchalant, they call it a random act. Holes being dug a year before, I believe in that. Alien abduction took the courage we all lack. He don't hack, he slice like butter on a hot knife. He need 10 gallons to paint the room. Red rum, give it to him on a spoon. Remember Dimer Tap, I said he didn't didn't answer cause he's dead. I said, no play makes Jack a dull boy. Ed, special, his corpse is in the bed. Ted be bugging like spider webs in the shed. Led on a wild goose chase, incredible to escape. Leatherface, inedible, that's up for debate. We clean our plates and our bowls of cereal. Killers ain't nothing but side effects in a commercial. I like eye contact and squeezing things until they're purple.
Fucking brilliance, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Kareem, man, dude. Oh man.
Like joints.
Actually see
It's like a scary movie, man.
big happening.
Really
Yes.
like a miniseries or something, like a scary miniseries. Man,
Okay.
Nothing short of incredible, man.
yeah,
It's
It's a
absolutely
different world.
cinematic.
it's a different world.
Visual, it's cinematic. The arrangements are unique as hell. Groundbreaking arrangements. Anada did his thing, and then the rhyme arrangements are just crazy, man. It's absolutely one
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Man,
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good money, bro.
Yeah, it's fire, man.
He said he
Thank you
liked
for
it.
your
He liked
service.
That shit is on point.
I like
That's
it.
a service.
Like I'm trying to do that like Jane, like you know, a Superman lover. Like
it.
I'm gonna keep it going. You know, there's gonna be more parts.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. That's what it
Very
sounds like too, man.
Yeah.
Well fucking done, bro.
You got a synopsis for part 1 and part 2. You got a way of summarizing both of them that I like too. I don't know if y'all saw it on the screen, but maybe it's better coming from Kareem. Or maybe people sum it up for themselves too. I know you like people to kind of just sum it up for themselves too. But
Well, yeah, you know, when you listen to it, you'll see like the first part is more like just my feelings on it's horrible, it's rap. They rap, they whack now, and that's okay. And then the second one is more like it gets more into the horror movie genre. It's more like just a homage. Just a lot of movies in there. But yeah, man, just you know, everybody's right and everybody's cool, man. Like that's it right there.
Contact and squeezing things until they're purple.
purple.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, that's the craziest one right there. That's,
Come on,
to
man.
me, it's groundbreaking.
Brilliant.
That last in the groundbreaking
Brilliant.
power.
Oh yeah.
It's like the
I
second.
can't think of anything I know that sounds anything like that. I can't put that in the box with anything else.
Oh man, that's Kareem shit. That's some chemistry between you two, man. That's some good shit right there.
And them rhymes came, Nada sent them joints over, and it was like, yeah. When I write quick, that's when you know it's good. Like when you just, it's quick. Like it wasn't like even 30 minutes, you know. Like
Oh yeah.
you was just trying. I think I had just watched some good shit, so I was on one anyway. So
Yeah. The way I imagine it is like the second song you become not a killer, but I mean you become one of those characters. I don't know where I mean, because you're speaking from the like a Charles Manson perspective or something with the second song. You know what I'm saying?
alright.
All right.
Well, yeah, I've always been in the it sounds weird, but I've always been in the like serial killers, Zodiac. Like I said, I named my group the Oddest Tools out of that was Henry Lee Lucas's friend was Otis Tool. And I was reading the book, Otis Tools, something just hit me, the Oddest Tools. Bam.
Hell yeah.
And that was the group
I don't know.
that you had in the source. You got Unsigned Hype in the source or something like that with that group, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wait, who is Otis too? Who is Otis homeboy?
That was Henry
Right.
Lee Lucas's partner, his killing buddy, man.
So who was Henry Lee Lucas? Where was he?
Right,
When he
he's
Right.
Henry Lucas.
Henry Lee Lucas, I think he was out of Arkansas. Like, it's been lots of movies
Look,
based on Henry Lee Lucas.
Really, like we didn't even know the description. Like, what did he do? Who did he kill? You know, I'm like, yeah, boy, you get into this shit, boy, because we ain't picking up on none of the clues.
It's homework.
I know, right? You deep diving for real, man.
I love it. That's what I love about it. That's why Cast the Pod is gonna be great for this, man. It's gonna be perfect. It's right in line. Like Kareem was teaching me about Tom Savini too. Like that's another name. Like I love that because I love hip hop that makes me want to do research. Makes me want to learn something. Like Kareem, didn't you say Kumo D did that to you early on?
Yeah, like I mean, that's just one I remember. Hang 'em in effigy. When he said that in the song, I was like, I had to know what the heck what does that mean, yo? And then I had to figure it out.
Yes. I just knew that gonna go.
So yeah, Tom Savini, that's a famous makeup artist. You know.
Okay.
I heard. Yeah, Day of the Dead. He's an actor too and a director. He's done a lot.
That's Till Dawn.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
He also Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't do Thriller or anything like that, did he?
Nah, I don't think so.
All right. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so you said the other dude's name was what? Henry Lee Lucas? What was his name again?
Oh, that's the killer. Yeah, Henry Lee Lucas, man.
Who did he kill again?
He like kill a whole bunch of people or what?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, man. He's not a good guy, man. But I remember like orange socks. One of his first victims had on the orange socks, and that kind of like influenced the orange cones. Like yeah, and Zodiac, Zodiac killer, but Belt to the Universe too. Also into that UFO shit, so it all go together.
Yeah.
Okay. So is he the Zodiac killer? His real name?
Nah, man.
Just making sure.
They have a new thing out on the Zodiac, dude, and they're pretty convinced that it was this. I can't remember his name.
I saw that.
It just recently came out, yeah, and this whole family describes the whole thing, like how they were living with him and how he came in and basically like their dad had left the mom or something like that, and so mom was raising the kids on her own, and he came in and was helping them out and this and that, and they just like describe all these things that really, really link him.
I think it's him.
The Zodiac. Yeah, me too.
I think it's him.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's legit. It's legit.
So are there a whole lot of those big notorious serial killers that are still unknown or like who haven't been identified or caught? I know Zodiac was one of those, but are there others that I'm not thinking of?
Even Henry Lee Lewis, who he was talking about, like he falsely confessed to like over 600 murders.
600?
Yeah, and like they don't 600. I mean, like it's hard to link. You know what I mean? And so I'm sure there's some.
Wow, that is fucking crazy.
The wife and I nerd out on that shit too, man, big time. The ancient aliens and UFO shit all the time.
Oh man, let's talk, man. Let's talk.
You know what I mean?
That's it, man. Like, yeah, and everything is coming out now. Like the CIA nobody's talking about. They just released some papers talking about astral projection and remote viewing and all these things that's going on.
Yeah, not to mention when their timing of the release, when they release everything. You know what I mean? When they first released all the UFOs was during the middle of the pandemic. That's the last thing cats were fucking thinking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And look at you got the political aspect with Trump and he's inviting the guy from China to the inauguration. Like it's just a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. People getting shot in the streets, like right in the streets. Like what's
vigilante justice?
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like the 60s, we have to went through my
But
Yeah, it's time, man.
I just want to make a song.
Hell yeah.
Just want to make a song, man. Damn.
Wow. That's Tom Savini. This motherfucker.
Congratulations on the drop, man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of
I
dope nuggets
appreciate,
to go with it, man.
I appreciate y'all, man, for helping get it to completion, man. So, you know, it's a team effort.
Word.
Wow, you mixed it?
Nah, it wasn't nada.
The Q helped out on, you gave some feedback and you kind of consulted with the not on it, right? Y'all kind of went back and forth talking through some of it. Not to like take credit or anything like that. It was just dope seeing the collaboration, that energy.
Man.
Yeah, Nada real cool, man. Real cool. And like and also let me shout out Telepathic Message, because I got a song with a Nada. So yeah, I don't know when he's dropping that, but I sent him the lyrics the other day. He said he wanted the lyrics, so I think he's getting ready. So
that one's supposed to be on his album, right? Because he's working on another album. I think it's supposed to be like his last or some shit like that. Like solo.
Okay. Hey, I hope so. That'll be dope.
Yeah.
I will be dope. Hell yeah, dope. Well fucking done, gentlemen.
I just like that the overall sound, like that's the shit that's the stuff that I fucking gravitate to. You know what I mean? Like that's just the overall sound of it. And then I mean along with the lyricism and just his composing, it's good, dude. It's most of the time in my life growing up, dude, being affiliated meant, you know what I mean, like I was in trouble. But you know what I mean? This shit is fucking dope, dude. That's so cool.
Hell yeah.
As far as he's in that rare class of producers that I consider world builders. He's absolutely a world builder, a universe builder. It's dope seeing the way he's constructing his universe and just putting galaxies together with different artists and shit. It's incredible to watch, man. That's dope. Y'all is
that's producing. That's producing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. He's worked with at least 4 GRYSKLL MCs so far already. Had a nice catalog. Started with Demond. Supreme Oscar, was that the first joint? Supreme Oscar was the first Sonata collab with one of us, right? Spear Rituals from earlier this year with She and Q.
That was the first GRYSKLL one, yeah, but he had remixed 2 of my songs. Blessed and another one.
God joint, right?
Yeah. And then I got the track with the Supreme Oscar first one, yeah.
Yeah, on God, and She with Burnt Trees, him and Aida.
Woo!
Praise.
Right. I get to put this up there in that playlist. Burnt Trees. Yeah.
Hey, so what do you
I mean, I'm not rushing to hear Kendrick shit. No offense to anybody like that, but we got home cooking already. I mean, I know Kendrick's gonna be nice, or it might be whatever it is. It's like there's no need to just hurry up and go listen to it, because shit, we got good music cooking right here.
Got some incredible music here.
Man,
I checked out the Kendrick, but it ain't got the replay value that GRYSKLL.
But what you gonna say? I'm sorry, I interrupted somebody.
Oh, I was gonna holler at Shaw. Ask him what I just saw on that you have posted on Instagram the shit with the stems. Like what's your overall, you know what I mean? Like it looked pretty dope, dude. I might have to try connecting to their server again.
First impressions, man. I was letting Q hear just this thing I did to test it out this morning, because I was just trying to get it up and running just so I could see it after seeing people talk about it on IG. I'll just let you see this sample of this joint. I took a Roy Ayers sample that I've always loved and played with. The original sample is The original song is Liquid Love. This joint right here. Y'all hear this? Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I hear
Damn
it.
MPC. Gotta change the damn sample rate. It should be good. Let's see. Oh, hold on, baby. Not yet. Don't do it yet, mama. Hold on. So that's the original sample, right? And then with MPC stems, you hit this create stems button, and you can tell it, you don't have a lot of granularity with what you can do with it, but basically you can say, I wanted to, make a stem for just the drums, the bass, vocals, or other, which is usually the melodic elements and shit. And so what it did, I ran it through there, and it created a bass stem for me, a drum stem, another one with the melodics, and then one with the vocals. And just like, here's what it did with just the bass, when it pulled the bass out by itself.
It's crazy.
You can hear the slide, the finger slides on the bass and everything.
Yeah, you can hear the strings hitting the frets, dude.
Yeah, so that's crazy for that. The drums. Here's what it did with the drums.
Oh man.
That's when I got it. That's what got me.
Oh man.
Yes, sir. That's exactly my response. That's crazy, right?
Oh, buddy, that's fucking cold, buddy. I'm chopping that shit up.
No bullshit. And then here's the melodic elements, what it did with the melodic elements.
Is that like a fucking glockenspiel or a xylophone, dude?
Ooh, glockenspiel.
I wouldn't even know. I'm nowhere near that. But and then here's what the vocals. Listen to it caught the effects from the vocals. Like it didn't just catch the vocals, but it caught just
Liquid love. Liquid love.
whole different game, man.
Bro, I be catching that last, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Normalize that motherfucker, dude, and just run with it, dude.
You know it. Yep. Reversing it, throwing delays on it, different effects, turn it into an instrument instead of a voice, man. There's so many different things I could hear doing with
that's cool.
all that,
That's
man.
good. That's better than they do for the Serato stems, man. You can still hear artifacts of the song in the vocals and stuff.
Yeah, there's parts in here where we heard artifacts. I played it with Q earlier. We heard a part where you could hear, like, at one point, I think on the drums, you could hear some of the keys and some of the stuff breaking through a little bit. But it's enough for me to just, all I want to do is I want to chop a kick, I want to chop a hi-hat, I want to chop a snare, I want to chop one note, one note at a time from bass. Like, there's way more than enough to play with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd use that sample.
I know, like, the quality of the stem, it's, no pun intended, stems from the quality of the actual recording. You know what I mean? And how it was recorded. So that's, you know what I mean? Like, some of them, I think no matter what, on some of them, you'll get some artifacting. You know what I mean? It's like, even on like TrackLib has shit like that where they have, like, you can go to a track and then they have all the different multi-tracks and stuff, and you can go through and you can still hear, like, I still hear, like, I'll hear, like, the melodics with, like, just a fucking low pass filter on it almost, you know what I mean, but just, like, super muted. But yeah, that came out good, dude. That sounded good.
It's crazy.
I'm excited about the possibilities.
You digging the keys and shit? You digging the 37?
Yeah, they feel good so far. I haven't done much with them yet. Like I just powdered on last night for the first time, and my first mission was to go get familiar with stems, just to see, what that's gonna do. And I'm gonna take an MPC masterclass this time. I've never taken the time to read a whole manual or really go learn how to use the equipment. So this time I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take some music theory stuff too, and like start really like taking this shit serious. I never took this shit seriously before, so I'm actually gonna take this shit more seriously.
Al,
Do some good, man.
what is it? Aluart? I think that's how it is pronounced. Aluart. They have some good. I'll send you some links, dude. They have some good stuff. They had one. Alchemist did one with them. It's not really like a tutorial, you know what I mean? It's more or less just like probably the only like real interview anybody's ever fucking done with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was fairly inexpensive. But they have a whole bunch of producers and stuff like that on there. And then
Yeah, please send that. Yeah.
dude, I would highly encourage you to check out Malo Beats on YouTube. Like highly encourage you. He just started
Yeah, same some Malo.
Yeah, he just started offering some courses as well. You know what I mean? And he's just going through his videos on his timelines and shit. Because again, dude, like it had been over 15 years since I touched a piece of hardware. You know what I mean? And like, I mean, I knew how to turn the motherfucker on. You know what I mean? And it was just like learning how to walk and talk and all that shit again, you know what I mean? And I just went to the YouTube University and his stuff came up, and just the way he explains things and like his camera views and he can really like show you super it's probably the best one that I have found on YouTube, you know what I mean?
Thank you. Okay.
Again, like I would highly encourage you to check his
I planned on hitting you up. I think you told me about him before, so I remembered that. So I was already gonna hit you up about that. I've been looking at this dude named Av McCree, and he's got some dope stuff. Like he's got an MPC master classes and got a Key 37 master class. I was considering paying that. It's like $70-some for a year. So I'm like, maybe I'll just do that and I'll do a lesson a day from that. But I'm absolutely gonna check this Malo out, especially since you personally recommend that. Like I really live and dig off of personal recommendations. Ski Beats is also real dope. I want to see what he's going to offer. I want to check him out as well. But this Malo, just hearing what you said and seeing what you've been doing, that sounds like it might be right up my alley, because the way you produce is very heavily like in the vein of where my heart is, man.
Well, dude, it's like it's real easy to like overcomplicate. You know what I mean? With what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck, I can't.
All the features and shit like that.
Well, just yeah, I'm brain farting right now, but you know, you can. There's just a simpler way to explain things. You know what I mean? Like you can break shit down to the molecule, or you can just be like, hey, that's fucking hot. You know what I mean? And he has a good way of explaining it like that. You know what I mean? I've seen some other ones where guys are like, it's just hard to follow. You know what I mean? Like you pick up some stuff. You know what I mean? It's just not. His shit is. I think you'd be pretty stoked on it. You know what I mean?
What's his name?
Malo Beats, Malo.
I'm gonna drop the link in the chat.
Yeah, just share the link.
I just subscribed and I turned on all alerts for him. So I'm watching him this week.
And you know what? He's very approachable too. Like he was his channel was like the reason why I ended up buying this Donner bass sequencer. And I should have done a little more research and shit on it, dude. It's just, I don't know. It was like $200 and it sits in a box. But you know what I mean? Like I had some questions and stuff about it, and just shot him a message, and it took him a few days to get back to me. But you know what I mean? Like he legit like got back to me, and then you know, I've just asked him other simple questions about, you know, like connectivity and shit, like how he was just running certain things, you know what I mean? And he always got back, dude. You know what I mean? Was you know, people don't have to divulge that kind of information. Sometimes they're you know what I mean? They tell you to kick rocks, dude. But he was pretty open. You know, it was like, hey, I do this, I run this and this into this and that. You know what I mean? And so he's cool, man. His shit's dope.
All right. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up that other one too, and I'm gonna put that link in there. The Alu art.
I'm looking for it. I'm trying to do something every day if I can, just a little bit of something to keep these chains moving. Like I feel like you and Paul are really carrying a lot of weight right now. Appreciate the hell out of that, man. I want to be able to pull some weights, man. I'm looking forward to having fun again. I'm just eager to have some fun again. Al doing his thing too, shit.
Al,
I'm looking at it.
Bees
Right now.
Looking at what?
oh, he bought. I thought this motherfucker was gone. Oh yeah. What up, man?
I just don't have none of this shit.
I'm not trying to buy any more equipment, man. I just bought some portable studio monitors this morning because I'm not trying to do this on my headphones. I realized sitting with headphones on my head all day, it starts to create a problem for me. So I finally caught up. It's only $150 for a pair of KRK studio 3-inch portable monitors, and they have a dope little case. So I'm like, all right, I'll rock with that at least, so I can do something while I'm on the road. I know that makes a difference for me too. Just trying to do everything I can to make myself comfortable so I can not be working around shit like I used to do. I think that's the thing that turns me off is when I'm always working around shit, trying to figure out how to work through some shit.
Yeah.
Work through it.
A lot of time just troubleshooting shit that don't work no more. Just by the time I fix it, I'm like, oh fuck it, I'm done.
Straight up.
Amen.
Facts.
Like I wanted to record the first time I powered this on, and yeah, it took like I know I spent quite a few hours just working on the camera setups and all that shit, just to do all that. Cause I'm like, I just want to document the first time, and now I'm like, all right, cool, it's done now.
Now take a nap.
It's been about 2 weeks off and on fucking around on this damn thing, man, with lighting and all that shit and framing and man, a few times I said, man, fuck it, I'm just gonna turn this shit on, but unfortunately I didn't give up. I'm glad I did, man.
I feel better. I thought I was the only idiot sitting there trying to think shit really is a low pass filter on some shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, shit, bro? You know, I'm not alone.
Yeah, man, there's so much. I mean, every day I've been in this bitch troubleshooting something else, getting annoyed and frustrated. But I just have to keep saying, hey, moving the chains. At least I got that done. At least I got that done. And it's getting to the point of turning this on my feet.
Pretty soon that shit'll happen. You'll be like, oh, that's wooty-wop, wooty-wop.
Yep. Yeah, just get back into practice. I'm just happy to be inspired to be doing it again, man, because I was definitely struggling to find inspiration for a while, man. So a lot of that is thanks to y'all, man. Between Yanni and y'all, man, that I'm glad to be back and have that hunger again.
Yeah, that's dope. That sounds good together.
Yeah, dude, and you ever have any questions, just holler. You know what I mean?
No, I will, man. Actually, I downloaded that care package you sent me already. That's already in my sounds, in my little pocket, in my little folder, organized. And I know I got a couple other people that got some packages ready for me too. So I'm about to collect all these.
All them shit's a fucking way, dude. After hearing them
right. Man, there's so much stuff I want to go back to and be like, you know what? Back when I wanted to snatch the drums off of that, I couldn't. I'm going back to a whole bunch of stuff. That was one of the first.
Well, it allows you to hear it now with a different ear, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah. You hear it now differently.
Yeah. I mean, those drums are already dope, but like now they sound hard. They sound a lot harder now. I did a song with Fly Ooh and Jim Kelly over that beat. Or was it just Fly Ooh? Flying Ooh over that beat years ago, and it was just just basically looped up a couple pieces of it and did the joint. And that was dope. But now being able to break those stems out, I'm like, ooh, like I never would have released that one because it was so simple on the loops and there was so much just running off.
There's so many cool things that you can do on that MPC too, dude. Like once you chop all those up, You know what I mean? And go in and create your own program, and then the things that you can do with that from there, dude. Like, oh man.
Man, just the texture of that bass alone, I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to make that mine. Yeah, those drums are probably gonna become a staple. I can imagine the different drum kits I'm gonna be making, and yeah, I'm excited, man.
Hell yeah. I'll send you some other shit too, dude. You know what I mean? I just picked up some. I normally don't do packs, dude. You know what I mean? Most of the time I don't, unless it's like a fucking $10 pack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Most of the time I don't. I'll hook up every once in a while too with the homie SP Chops on the gram, and he, you know what I mean? He does.
That was somebody else you told me about.
Yeah, he puts together all his own kits and shit. You know what I mean? And then he records it into the Porta Studio, like a Tascam Porta Studio. You know what I mean? He's got this whole fucking process that he does. And then he'll also just like kind of give you like a bunch of raw shit that you can do your own stuff on. And he gives the stuff away, dude. I mean, it's just like anything, like you can kind of name your price. And I've always thrown the cat some cash, you know, like at least $10, dude, for a pack. You know what I mean? The time and stuff. And he actually sent me a whole bunch of shit. He was like, bro, you're like one of the only people who fucking, he's like, most of the cats just come through, grab the shit and run. You know, he's like, you always are fucking generous, you know? And I'm like, well, dude, it's time, dude. Me paying you $10 for, 100 sounds, that ain't shit, man. You know what I mean? In comparison to your time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's a dude named Bolo the producer too. I've seen a few videos from him. I want to dig deeper into him to see if he's got something interesting. But is there anybody else that anybody recommends? Like Paul, I think you had somebody that you were recommending before too, didn't you?
Okay. The only thing I said was Ski, but
Ski definitely. His drums, like I want his drum kit's supposed to be dropping. If it hasn't dropped already, I was thinking about grabbing that. That's the only kit I was considering buying right now.
Ski.
I took Splice off my radar too.
Like stolen drums is pretty good. He's got some dope shit.
Okay. I've heard that name before too. I don't know where. I think I've heard some of his beats. It's STLN, right? STLN drum.
Yeah. What's cool is like he gives me a lot of ideas of like vinyl and songs and shit to go look for. Like he'll post on his channel like a fucking 2-hour session of him just playing. It would be 2 hours of soul music or whatever genre, you know what I mean, and just tons of shit, dude. You know, and I'm like, oh fuck, man, I want to go check that. You know, it just gives me ideas and shit. Like, oh, I want to go check this out. You know what I mean?
Sick was good for stuff like that. That's one reason I used to love Sick coming through the crib. He would come and he would just stay on the turntables from the time he got off work till sometime after midnight. He'd just be on the tables and I'd just be hearing all types of different shit. I just plug up the MPC to the mixer and I just start I'd come down, I'd be asleep. I'd come walk downstairs and just turn it on and just start sampling from time to time. And no even worry about chopping anything. Just sample something, just record him playing on the turntables and then go back and chop later. That was a big deal for me, a big, huge help. And speaking of DJs too, Bear, I saw what you did. That remix you did for S was amazing the other day, man. That was incredible. That was excellent work, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Dude, that was 10-15 minutes, something like that.
Most fabulous.
Wow, that was good work, huh?
since y'all talking about breaks, I got you ever heard of Will Sessions?
Heard the name.
A group out of Detroit. They put out this joint called Bobo Breaks. And it's just a bunch of drum breaks. I got it off of Bandcamp. Nice. So the drums off of that I stole from them. And then the rest was literally turn around. I said I made up my mind I was gonna do it. Remix the S joint, so I had to find something jazzy. All of that stuff is Pop's records. I told you my Pops gave me all his records. So I just be going through stuff.
where a lot of my first, the beginning of my collection started. Was my mother's and my stepfather's
Yeah.
collection, and then other people's parents gifting me bits and pieces. A lot of that was just gifts. I didn't do a whole lot of break shopping.
Yeah, so I did that one real, like you said, trying to take a cue out of your book. Had to hurry up. I was saying, let me set the phone up real quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it real. I mean, it's chopped from what y'all see, but I was like, let me go ahead and do it real time.
It's the way to do it, man.
Yeah.
Chop it up to the best parts. You did excellently with that, man. The camera angle was excellent. The pieces that you chose to put together, that was a beautiful reel, man. That was a perfect 10, man.
Yeah.
They have been in this bag lately.
Man, I told you, I don't get but like
and that Fly Nerd group are doing some things, man.
Yeah. 2 hours. I get 2 hours a week. So in my 2 hours, I try to get as much as I can in.
It's appreciated, man.
Yeah.
Moving the needle, literally moving the needle, man. I think everybody is in their own way. Everybody's doing something that I'm just happy to see everybody doing all the things everybody's doing, man. This shit is incredible. Every single dude on this fucking call is doing some amazing shit. The shit Sheed has been playing on here that he's been doing lately, with all damn near every producer on the planet, seems like, man. It's mind blowing, man. I'm just dumbfounded, man. I've been doing with this project. Is...
Oh, I gotta play that.
Ooh, come on.
Education, what they call hip hop ain't the truth. That can go off the side of the